Hello everybody, this is Gary from Ourworldvisualdreams. I'm just sitting here waiting patiently before I have to do a pickup at Dr. Slater's office this afternoon. I got across to Drummond Island, got back across early, and then on my way back I got back early. Now I'm on the mainland side because the ferries are turning so fast because everybody's going across for Labor Day weekend. Now I'm sitting here looking at the inlet coming in the St. Mary's River from Lake Huron. Get a little shot of what's out there. 60-degree day, feels good after 80-degree days last few weeks, and it's horrible. But just want to talk a little bit about some bad things that happened to us on travel over the years. The horrors of travel. Sometimes it happens, you try to find hotels and motels in different parts of the country, Canada, down in Texas, or wherever we've been, and sometimes it doesn't work out, especially when you're even online and you're always trying to find the cheapest deals. And I don't always think cheapest deals online are the way to go. Sometimes you have to pay the price. So basically, you need to really pay attention. So what happened to us one time is we were on a trip going to San Antonio, Texas, to see Richard when he was in the Air Force. He was graduating for the academy, so we were desperately looking for nice places that were close to the base down there. And basically found a place, Night's End. So I said, well, asked the wife, what do you want to do? Because her sister was going and her niece and nephew was going. So basically, where to stay? I says, well, we can get this nice place in San Antonio. We can get a big suite and we can just dump in there, $150 a night, and it's still cheaper than getting 2 rooms. So I said, no, get the 2 rooms. So we got the 2 rooms. And basically what happened is I booked it, and they said I had a pool. It was a motel setting, Night's End. You had a restaurant, and you had a little parking area between the restaurant and the hotel itself, and then it had another set of rooms on the back side and the pool in between. Well, the pictures look, all right. So when I booked it, guess what happened? We got there. It's horrible. I said I had a cotton-out breakfast, went and got in the rooms. There was cockroaches, scalding hot water, wouldn't turn off. You had cables come from a room next door, had a family living there, and the floors like squashed, like walking on water. We had prepaid for these rooms. And what else was had? They had a refrigerator, a little bitty refrigerator, and then that plugged into the top of the lamp. And I said, we end up staying there anyways, because we weren't there most of the time. But got up in the morning the next day, and the continental breakfast was a half a quart of milk and a little bitty Tupperware thing full of Cheerio cereal. And then there wasn't even any coffee made, so I had to wake whoever was hosting the place, which was Indian couple, and they had to get up and make the coffee. I didn't need no coffee, but my wife did, and my sister-in-law did, and then they double billed us. Well, when you get double billed, and then you try to resolve the issue, you couldn't resolve the issue because they wanted proof. And then I kind of tried to deal with them over the phone. Long story short, it didn't work out because he kept, saying putting it off, kept telling me I need proof, and I sent him the bill. Blah, blah, blah. Finally, I had to call a corporate office for Night's End, and I had it done, boom, right then, and I got my money back. But yeah, I prepaid for it, and then he ran my card, and then he billed me through the card. So, usually they always take your card, but replicable, you know what I'm saying? This way I talk. But, most places, good places, won't charge you. They should know better, and under a prepaid system that when you're buying through hotels.com and all that kind of stuff, that you don't do that. So I got that resolved. But Another horror story was we went to Ottawa and I pre-booked one. And then, you know, they kept showing the Parliament, which at that time I didn't know what the heck the Parliament meant in Ottawa, not Ottawa City. But we were going to a wedding for a friend of us from Canada. So when we got there, you know, the pictures that said we were showing this beautiful castle and all that kind of stuff. We'll kind of find out the castle was another 20 minutes down the road. It was the Parliament of Ontario, Canada, which is a beautiful place. But it was in somebody's basement was the place. As soon as my wife found out, we couldn't find it forever. We kept going around and around. GPS was taking us through subdivisions and what. And I pre-booked the hotel before, but I canceled it. And where they actually had the wedding, because we were trying to look again for a cheaper place, but it looked like all right. We got in there and the lady was upset we were early, blah blah blah. And like I said, another Indian lady coming out, and I hate to say, say because these, both incidents happened with Indian people from India, Muslim descent, but my wife said no, but they did refund our money, and then we did go book at the same hotel that the wedding was, and everything worked out. But that's what happens, though. You just take a chance when you're booking like that. But most instances I would just book your normal Holiday Inn Express, Holiday Inn, Wyndham property, stuff like that. Most of them are pretty good reputable. I don't understand why I can't say that word. You know what I mean? But maybe I'm tired. But this is Gary Graber, and Gary Graber talks like that sometimes. But a lot of sleepless nights when I worked over years, so that's why I end up talking that way. But can't, my memory's shot. But for the most part, try to use good sites. I always try to use a regular credit card. Never use your regular bank card, because a lot of times you get scammed too through credit card, and you find out somebody charges somewhere else because they pick up your card through these services. But there are a lot of different services you can use to get hotels, like Hotel Book.com, Kayak. I can go on and on about it. Expedia, Travelocity. There are all kinds of sites. But you know what? Just be careful. So, like I said, I have more horror stories to talk about down in the future. They're not really horror stories, but it's a nuisance. Sometimes you never know. Especially if you're not from that area. But thank you for listening. Hope you subscribe. Please, if you have any ideas about different places when I talk on these videos, please comment below and let me know what you think of, and if I have any more ideas of what I'm putting out, don't hesitate to put below comment button. If you do subscribe, the subscribe button's on the right hand corner, or our icon of my wife and I. You hit that and open up the subscribe button, or you can also, if there's a bell right next to it, it's a notification bell. Hit that bell and you can get all of our latest videos coming up when we upload them. Appreciate it. It's a beautiful day out here in Detour, Michigan, and you can see this is what you see every day here in the Great Lakes. Let's talk to you later. Bye bye.